Hello and welcome to this video in which we shall discuss visual domain and range. So in this question, we're required to determine the range of the following graph. So the range is the set of y values. So we're going to look at the highest and lowest y values. So we're looking at the topmost level and the bottommost level. And we have this point here, which is a closed point, and we have this point here, which is a closed point as well. So therefore, our range is going to be from -2, and the -2 here comes from this value, not this value, but this value. And the topmost comes from this value, this 7 here. So from -2 to 7 on the y-axis. We can either write it as -2 less than or equal y less than or equal 7, or -2, 7 using square brackets to denote closed points. So both of these formats work. Let's just use the second one here, for example. So -2, 7 should work as a correct answer. Here we are required to determine the domain. So the domain has to do with the x values. So we're looking at the rightmost and leftmost points on the graph. So this is the rightmost, and this is the leftmost. So we're supposed to go from -2 to 11. However, they are not included because we have open points at the edges. So we're going to use circular brackets. Or we can write it as -2 less than x less than 11. We're not going to put or equal because the points at the left and the right have open circles, which means that they are not included. So I'm going to write here circular bracket, -2 and 11. Here we want the domain as well. So again, we're looking from the left to the right. Let's do this is the leftmost and this is the rightmost. So again, these are open circles, and we're looking at the x, not the y. So from -3 to 8. So we're going to write -3 less than x less than 8. I'm going to try the other notation now. So instead of the brackets, I'm going to use -3 less than x less than 8. Of course, just FYI, if we had written it like this, it would have worked as well. But circular brackets because the endpoints are not included. So this is again the domain, and we can see that the leftmost is at -5 and the rightmost is at 10. So it's just -5, 10. So for the domain, we look at left and right, and for the range, we look at top and bottom. So here, for example, this is the domain again, but the endpoints here are included. So we can either write it as -10, -2 in square brackets, or -10 less than or equal x less than or equal -2. Brings us to the end of our video. I hope this has been beneficial. Thank you for watching.